looking to set free.
There's the hit!
The sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
There's the whistle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Yep, it's a corner.
And we have our very first corner. Messi
Goes short.
Messi. He has a look out. And now they can spring out of defence.
And now the breakaway.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nesta. Now he's off and running.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Now it's Dembele. Nesta calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. Now it's Pele. Nedved. Gullit stood his ground strongly.
Neither side especially adventurous early on.
And this is Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nesta is there to clear. Cannavaro. Pele. That's good play.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Dink through. That is a brilliant interception. He's got away.
Turns and goes back.
And it's Yaya. He's having a go. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
One.
Now it's Bale.
Chance! Goal!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Oh, it's a great ball.
And the shot!
That's really well cleared. Ibrahimovic made a good run there. Looking to play him in. That's very neat.
Oh, robust challenge.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
second corner of the game. They've played it short. That'll be a throw. Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. So what can they make of this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. I think that's offside, yes it is. He's had it nicked away. Bale does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's good vision. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Bale. And a chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nedved. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He can run onto that. Pelé plays it in low. Shot a goal! It's in! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Dembele. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. Yaya Toure. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Played into space out wide. Pinches it off him.
Pullet is onto it in a flash. And he can clear it away. Thuram, a nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench.
Ibrahimovic!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Messi.
Nesta.
Number 18,
Maldini.
Neymar. Number 10,
Kvaratskhelia.
Pele.
And it's
Number
Davids.
5,
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
coming on the field. Number 14,
Now Davids.
Nedved.
Vieira.
Number 77,
And that interception was most necessary.
Number 11, Ronaldinho. Number 29, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Substitution.
Thuram. Nedved. And it's Nedved. That has been cut short. Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Works it forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Nedved. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved. That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling.
Bale has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number
Well, this looks
9,
promising in terms of
Ibrahimovic.
distance and angle.
Coming on to
Looking to
replace him
widen the
is
gap even further
number
here.
7,
Bale!
Francesco Totti.
And the
Substitution
whistle's
in
gone,
progress.
presumably for offside. Nedved. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. Well, there's the clearance. Davids. He was under real pressure there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kvaratskhelia. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's taken in a hurry. Ronaldinho receives and he shoots! They've done it! Tying minutes and we're all square again. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
All the 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
A quick reminder today that
So to
smoking is
clarify,
only allowed
extra
in areas
time
shown
will
in this map.
follow.
Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 3, Maldini.
No
Coming
winner
on the
in
field
90,
is
30 more to
number
come.
2, Chiellini.
Kvaratskhelia, and that's been intercepted. Bergodi, somewhat off target. Chance here to counter. Davids. That's been cut out, well played. There will be a throw-in. Van Dijk. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Cruyff. Bale. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that looks a decent ball. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Chiellini. That's Vieira. And it's Davids.
Totti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
And now, to all members of the
Well,
crowd,
both teams have
I'd
run
like to
themselves
ask you
into
to
the ground
join me
out
in
there.
wishing
Does
our
anyone
birthday boy
have
a
one
very
last moment of
special
magic in
birthday.
them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there, and the keeper's given it away. Long ball upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pele, looking for the run. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Cruyff. Davids cuts it out, and the counter is on. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Bale. And this is Cruyff. Ronaldinho with the clearance. Cruyff. Quality ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Nedved. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he has done his bit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Bale next in line, and here he is.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Ibrahimovic is second man up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The third man in the queue. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Pele is third in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
This to double their advantage. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Cruyff comes up, their fourth taker. It's 3 apiece. Kvaratskhelia is the last of 5 scheduled takers.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Sticks it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Busquets to end it here and now. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Through to 7, and we're still going.
Keeper, no chance.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Lest you need reminding, miss this, and it is over.
It's saved, and it's over.
So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Hello, attendees. This
Commiserations,
is
the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to...
Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mbappe! And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Nesta can get it clear. Seedorf. Now it's Cruyff. And now the breakaway. It's played through for him. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids. Searching pass he's played there. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And we have our very first corner. Bale with the short one. And here's Bale, looking for the run. And this is Cruyff. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Bale goes short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Araujo, always a very imposing presence at the back. And that has been cleared. And he's found a way past. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. And he's great chance! They've scored! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
tries to play it through. Shoots! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely weighted ball. Maldini with the clearance. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's run loose here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. And they win it back again. And it's Davids. Maldini.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Yaya Toure. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, nicely intercepted. Could be danger here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name, will play through for the wide man. And here's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Bale. And it's Pirlo. That's a cute ball. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That was lovely, that.
He's got a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. Lovely bit of skill. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Seedorf looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the shots! They've scored! The second half sparked straight into life. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's an imaginative pass. That's a shade optimistic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Cruyff. Pirlo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shot, it's Ibrahimovic! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Seedorf. Strokes it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pirlo. Oh, super ball! Shot a goal! Volleyed effort.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Bergomi cuts out the pass. Pirlo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Davids did incur the wrath of the referee and deserved himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Bale looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Number 7, Johan Cruyff. Number 13, Bale.
Now it's Pele.
Number 17,
That's surely a foul free kick.
Number 21,
Just a talking to, I think.
Pirlo.
Yes, it is.
Coming on the field, number 11.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Pele.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Suarez. Number 6, Figo.
It's ended up in no man's land.
Nedved. Substitutions taking place.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. To Pele! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, delightful ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Suarez might just make this. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Deftly away. Done delicately. Pull it in acres of space out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Leicester gets it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rijkaard.
4 added
Phillips
minutes has been
stood his
indicated.
ground strongly. That's a throw. That's going right the way across. Vieira is the guilty, taken quickly here. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. And that is out of play. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be.